Hey guys, it's Anne. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who have watched my previous video, I mentioned in that video that I would be doing a special announcement today, and the special announcement is I have finally got my Wreck This Journal. I know some of you have been wanting me to do a Wreck This Journal series, so I decided that I would go and get the book Wreck This Journal and do it. So this is a Wreck This Journal video. So it's the first video in a series. So I'm going to be starting a series called Wreck This Journal. So I'm going to be doing my Create This Book 2, This Is Not a Book, and Wreck This Journal. And I am super excited about it, and I am really looking forward to the pages that I will be doing in the future videos that I will be making. So cool, let's start. Okay, so the first page that I'm going to be doing is actually the first page in the book. The page says to create a story and by Carrie Smith, then obviously it says Wreck This Journal. It's just a title page and it just looked blank and white and there wasn't anything on it, so I decided to draw 6 rainbows to add some color and some vibrancy to the page because the page looked dull and sad and dull, so I thought the 6 rainbows would be the best option. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And while I'm doing this page, let me just talk about this a little bit. So in this whole video, I'm not actually going to be doing any pages. Well, I'm going to be doing a bunch of pages, but the pages that I'm going to be doing, the pages are just going to be like the title page, the copyright page, the instruction page. I'm not actually going to be doing any pages with like an actual prompt or an instruction on it. So don't be bummed because I will be posting more Wreck This Journal videos in the future, and in those videos, hopefully, I will be doing some pages with instructions on it. And as you can see, I have lined all my acrylic paint pens in rainbow order for your satisfaction, and so it looks beautifuler. So, oh, and also suddenly these playing cards just come up, and that's because I was trying to be intelligent and like not stupid and use the playing cards so I don't get the colors on the other page, and that didn't work because you can see there's still smudges on the other page. So what the heck, I was just like being even more stupider by using the playing cards, I guess. So as you can see, currently I am outlining the rainbows and I'm using a black outliner. The outliner is kind of looking a bit too strong and a bit too strong for the rainbows. So eventually I am going to go over the black outlines using a golden Posca pen. So the black lines are going to go. So let's talk about the other page. As you can see, I am using a metallic Posca pen, which is the silver one. So this is when I decide that the black outline is looking too much, and I'm going to go over the black outlines with the golden Posca pen. So I wanted both the pages to match, so I used it in metallic for the title page because that's when I decided that I would go over the rainbows using another metallic pen, so I wanted both the pages to go with each other and kind of like cling and stuff. So yeah, that is me trying to be intelligent and failing miserably because the pages don't really go together because the title page is pretty white and doesn't have any color except Wreck This Journal. I am coloring that with a rainbow color order scheme, but yeah, other than that, it doesn't really go that much, so I'm just being stupid, I guess. This page turned out to be pretty cool, but it's definitely not one of my favorites. I kind of hate it, by the way, just for information. As you can see, now I'm doing the warning page, and as you can see also that I am doing a rainbow order, and since in the previous page I also did a rainbow, both 6 rainbows, I decided to turn the rainbow upside down and then do it because I was being intelligent. In my head, I was imagining the rainbow to start red at the bottom, then orange, then yellow, then green, then indigo, and then sky blue and purple at the top, when the rainbow is actually the opposite. It starts with purple at the bottom. So when I made it backwards, I put purple in the bottom naturally. After that, I realized that purple is actually at the top, so I was just being dumb. So this page is dumb and I just hate it, basically, yeah. So the next page actually has a bunch of instructions on it. It's basically a bunch of ways to write your name. So the first instruction is this book belongs to whom, write your name in white, write your name illegibly, write your name in tiny letters, write your name backwards, write your name very faintly, and write your name using large letters. There's also your address and phone number, which I will not be filling out because that's personal information and I don't want to tell you guys that. And to write your name in white, I used a white gel pen, and actually, though the page is off-white, the white ink does not show at all. But so on the other page, the blank page, I drew a fountain pen. Not fountain pen, the feather pens that people used to use like 100 years ago. Maybe I'm wrong, I just made that up. Maybe 50 years ago, I'm not sure, where they used to dip a feather in ink and then used to write with it. I really am fond of those type of pens, so I decided to draw one because, I'm writing my name and I'm writing stuff specifically on the page, so I decided a feather fountain pen would go with the page. Yeah, so basically that's what I did, and if you guys recognize this fountain pen and if you can tell me where I drew this, please comment down below if you know where I drew this before, because if you do know, that's really good because I'm just really happy that you know that or remember that. Okay, the next page is the instructions page, and it's an arrow, and I decided to draw a bunch of arrows on the page because, there's an arrow, so why not draw a bunch of arrows to match with the arrow. And yes, that is what I did. I drew a bunch of arrows and I colored them in a pink, a sky blue, lavender, green, pink, sky blue, lavender, green color scheme. And on the other page, I just touched the page up with a little bit of rainbow, just touched it up. The page where the instructions are written, I just drew 2 rainbows in the corner, just to touch up the page with some rainbowy vibes, I guess. And the rainbowy vibes actually made the page so much better. If I did something too much, it would look too much. If I did nothing, it would look like nothing. So the rainbow touch really did make the page look a lot better. Okay, so the next page is the materials page, and I just did a bunch of polka dots and that's it. And the next page is the add your own page numbers page, and I drew 3 letters, 1, 2, 3, and added eyes to them to make them look like a 2-year-old drew them. And that was definitely what I was going for. I did not want to make them look like a 13-year-old drew them at all, and they did turn out to be pretty goofy, and it looks like a kid drew them, but that's fine because it doesn't really matter now. The next page says crack the spine, so I drew a picture of a spine cracking, and yeah, that's it. That's all I did. And after that, I actually had to crack the spine of the book. I was really reluctant about the fact that I had to crack it because I didn't want to crack it because cracking is not good. I just wanted the book to be like that. I just wanted the spine to be uncracked and be normal and like normal book and not have a cracked spine, but I had to do it because the instructions said so, and I did it, and I'm sad, but I still did it. So that's it, guys, for this video. The pages turned out to be pretty good, and I really hope you guys enjoyed my first Wreck This Journal video. I was pretty nervous because I'm not really good at wrecking something. I'm good at creating something, but I really do hope you guys liked this page, and you will be seeing me in my next video. Bye!